to church, obviously every week, twice a week with my dad. I listen to him preach every Sabbath, and I look back now and I reflect on how much I didn't gain because I just went through the motions. I figured that's just what you do. Your dad's a pastor, you go listen to him preach, you go to church school. I was in church school my entire life. I look back now and I see God placing Micah in my life nearly 10 years ago. He came to Best Buy. I was working there already, and he came to Best Buy, a young kid out of high school, and he's a great kid. We got along right away. We had a good working relationship all the time, and it evolved into, him coming and watching football at my house on Sundays. He's been at my house most Sundays after church for the last, 4 or 5 years. But March 3rd of 2013, March 12th actually, Micah sent me a text Saturday night and said, hey, if you're not doing anything tomorrow morning, I'm speaking in front of the church for the service. Would you come and listen? I said, you know what? You're my friend. I support that. Yeah. I had no ambitions or desires of what was coming out of it. I just came. But something hit me that day that made me believe I had to be at Cedar Valley Church. Just out of, one of his supportive friend, it changed my life. It's incredible the way my life has changed since March 3rd. My mom always told me over the years, you should pay your tithe, even if you don't go to church. If you want to just put it in an envelope, give it to me, I'll put it in the offering plate. But I always said, well, I live paycheck to paycheck. I don't know if I could afford to give away 10% of what I make. On the way to church one day, I stopped at the gas station, got money out of the bank for what I made this last week. Based on the 10%, I just put it in an envelope, and I didn't think about it. I had no intention. When I left the house that morning to come to church, I had no intention of doing that. But I ended up at, the Super America, took out the money, and it just happened. And my financial situation doesn't reflect the fact that I'm giving away 10% every week now. I don't even notice it. It's not yours to begin with. That was a gift from God in the first place. So to give some of it back to Him, it's fair, because He gave it to you all in the first place. And I had never thought of it that way. I just thought, well, 10%, that's what God asked for, and that's why you do it. I never thought, wait a minute, He's the one that gave me all of it in the first place. So I've been tithing for several months now, and it's amazing how things got even better once I started doing that. And it's amazing how blessed my life has been. Believe in Christ and your life can be changed.